YouTube. It's HowlOnWheels here, broadcasting from Moab, Utah. Today is the second day of Motos in Moab. I would have liked to have taken some video on the way up here yesterday, but the weather was just so awful, I didn't want to bother turning my camera on. So right now we're on our way to our alternate camping site. Last night in our original campsite there were some noise complaints, and they decided today to kick our group out of the campground. So we did some last minute looking around today and found a spot that'll accommodate everybody. Heading up that way now to set up our tents again. Rode up yesterday with Richie in front of me in the white helmet, also from Denver. And we camped in with 3 guys who came up from Austin. They didn't ride their bikes the whole way, they trailered up, but that's fine. It's a 20-hour ride. So there's Daniel here in the black helmet. Just behind me, I don't know if you can see him in my mirror there, Dalton. And Justin's around here somewhere with a truck, the trailer and his bike, and the rest of our gear for us. So we're gonna get in here and put our stuff down and maybe go for a ride, check out some of these mountains, because the rocks up here are just incredible. That group there at the trailer is the group from Salt Lake City, setting this whole thing up for us. And so far they've been doing a really great job. Oh man, I can't wait to see the sunset around here. Oh, check it out, burros. Or mules or donkeys or whatever. Here we are. Nice. This is a huge upgrade from where we were last night. I should mention that it was not our fault last night, as much noise as I'm making right now with getting kicked off. The cops did show up. And they came to the campsite, and the first thing they mentioned was, why did they get called out? Because we were not causing any noise whatsoever. Everyone was real quiet. We were being very respectful. Sketchy. But at any rate, apparently the owner of the campground just didn't want a bunch of bikers there to change his mind on us, so they shut us down. And now here we are, and this is going to be a lot more fun. So I'll get back to you guys in a little bit with some more footage. That is a hell of a backdrop. Hey guys, so heading out on the road for a group ride. Heading up to, I believe, a place called Dead Horse. We're gonna try to beat the sunset so we can see it. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 bikes in front of me, probably about, I don't know, 10 or 15 behind me. So pretty good sized ride. A lot of cool people. After the eviction from our previous campground, the new spot has worked out incredibly well. Nice old guy. It's private land, probably about 8 or 10 acres. They recently hosted, I believe, the Banditos for a big club meeting, and he was very happy to have us come and have a good time. So we got everything set up. Campground looks fantastic. I'll take some shots of it when we get back, but right now we're out on a ride and just want to take a look at some of the just incredible scenery out here. These rocks are like nothing I've ever seen before. That's Justin in front of me. I mentioned him earlier. He's on his CB550. Definitely he's having some carburetor issues. You can probably hear it. It's sounds like it's only firing on 3 out of 4 cylinders. My long-term viewers will remember my old CB500. I've been through those same problems, so I think he just needs to get home, pull everything apart, put it back together, and I'm sure the bike will just be just fine. But he's keeping up right now, so it doesn't seem to be affecting him too bad. A little bit of rain. Ow! Ow! Sleep! Ouch! Oh, God, just got crushed by some hail. That was unpleasant. Well, I don't know how well this is going to show up on the video, but I'm having the most incredible sense of vertigo right now. This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. It's weird being this close to the edge. That's insane. Hey guys, it's Sunday, day 2 or 3 of the Motos in Moab. Just left the campsite, got some gas, heading back in now. Bit of an adventure last night. After we moved campsites, everything looked great in our new space. So we went out for a big group ride, which you saw the footage of. Started raining on the way back. We get back to the campsite, it keeps raining. Not hard or anything. But everyone decides sort of get into their tents for about half an hour, try to let the storm pass. I sort of doze off. All of a sudden I wake up to a bunch of people yelling, and we are in the middle of a minor flash flood. Water came out from the road, out of the mountains, down into our campsite. About 2 or 3 inches deep, rushing through. Lots of stuff got wet, lots of bikes went over, but we all managed to stay more or less whole. I don't think there was any danger or anything, just lots of uncomfort as our beautiful pasture turned into a horrible soup of mud and grass. But thank God for modern tents. I have an REI 2-person tent that stayed absolutely dry the entire time. Kudos to REI, you guys make some great tents. But even with that, still having a fantastic time. It's not an adventure until something goes wrong. You guys all right? Oh, still slick as a greased hog down here. Alright guys, and this is it. We just broke camp and Motos in Moab is over. Starting the trip home, gonna go grab some gas, and I think we're gonna make some stops in Grand Junction, then maybe Vail and straight on to Denver. Hopefully the weather will be better today than it was on Friday, but I kind of doubt it. So it's going to be another chilly one. About a 6-hour ride ahead of us, but the weekend was well worth it. It was awesome. Lots of cool people. Looking forward to seeing all these guys again next year, or if I get out to Salt Lake City, down to Austin, all over. I'm gonna miss this scenery. Over the Continental Divide right now, and it is chilly. Oh, I can't wait to take a shower. Just past Vail Pass, a couple miles back, 10,800 feet. Pretty chilly up here. Here we are, Continental Divide. Guys, it's all downhill from here into Denver. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you get out there and do some motorcycle camping this summer. Go on a rally, make some friends. And until next time, ride safe.